Hey all, hope you're well. It's beginning of August, so it's time for my July Microstock earnings report. So I'm going to just jump right into it because I'm a little short of time today. So let's have at her. Okay, so the first site that I want to talk about is Adobe Stock. I have 6,289 images in my Adobe portfolio now. I had 203 sales in July, and that earned me $158.02 for a RPD, a royalty per download, of 78 cents. So yeah, over 200 sales on Adobe is pretty good for me. And with that, our royalty per download, it actually translated into a good amount. So I'm pretty happy with that. I seem to be building on Adobe Stock and doing better as time goes on, which is unique for the stock sites for me right now. Yeah, and the one thing I did want to mention is I finally started selling oil related or sort of oil pump jack well related images, and I've been photographing those quite a bit. I haven't brought it up that much on this channel, but I've been driving around. I do a lot of country photography, so I've been shooting those just to try to develop income stream from that, just because it's so expensive with gas these days driving around. But I've really been selling quite a few on Adobe Stock, and here's examples of a few that I've sold recently. Okay, the next site that I'm going to talk about is Shutterstock. I have 8,120 images in my portfolio now. I have 501 videos. My total earnings on Shutterstock were $117.54, so pretty low. I don't really like that amount, but it is what it is. I had 254 image sales, and that earned me $93.84. And I had 2 video sales again this month, or this past month, and that earned $23.70. So my royalty per download for images right now is 37 cents, and my royalty per download for videos was $11.85. So pretty big gap, obviously. Just hoping that I get more video sales as my portfolio increases on the video side to above 500, pushing towards 1,000, just to make sure I get 2 or 3 or 4 sales a month. That would be awesome for me, but we'll see how it goes. And I had no big sales either this month as far as images go. I think my biggest sale was $4.35, which is actually pretty small on Shutterstock. I usually have at least something that's at a good amount, and it was this shot of this modern home. The other thing I just want to mention about Shutterstock is I don't know if I really like the new summary page for sales information. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I find it not very helpful. I prefer they went back to the old summary page, but I doubt they'll listen to me. So I just thought I'd canvas and see what you guys thought of it, thought about it, because it's not very good as far as I'm concerned. Okay, the next site that I'm going to talk about is IStock. I have 5,661 images, and I have 20 videos. I had 123 sales on iStock in June. That earned me $58.39 for an RPD of 47 cents. I usually have a higher RPD at iStock, so it was a little bit low even though the sales amount was pretty good. The best individual sale that I had was $7.58, and it was this image of the Calgary Public Library, the Central Branch downtown at night. And then I had one video sale, and that earned me 64 cents. I don't think I've ever had a video sale on iStock over $2, so it's just it's interesting the difference on iStock for video sales and how low those are as far as value goes. Okay, jumping on to Dreamstime. I have 10,080 images in my portfolio. It's my first portfolio that's reached the 10,000 mark. I had 43 sales in July, 43 sales, sorry. That earned me $29.90, and that's an RPD of 70 cents. So that RPD is pretty high for me on Dreamstime. I usually get a little bit lower. I'm not complaining. And the reason why it was a bit higher is because I had a bunch of Disney photos sell for $2 each, and here is a sample of those images. Okay, Alamy, portfolio 7,639 images. I had just 2 sales. The gross of those sales was $62.31, but my net was $24.92. I sold this one image of the Epcot Center for $50. This was the gross amount. And then this photo of a Churchill tank at the Calgary Military Museums for $12.31, also the gross amount. Nice to get sales on Alamy. Like to get them every month because they can add up to a bit of money based on the amount that you get the sale. So we'll see how that happens. It's just chugging along, just not very good. Pond 5 is my next site that I wanted to talk about. I have 3,440 images on the site, and I have 727 videos there now. So my video portfolio is growing, but translating into no sales. I had 0 sales at Pond 5 last month. So that is what it is. Deposit Photos is the next site that I was going to talk about. I had 8,651 images, had 77 sales. That earned me $26.11, which isn't bad for deposit these days. I've been under 20 a lot recently. The RPD there was 34 cents. So yeah, like I said, good month. Best sale was of the Battleship Missouri that's docked in Pearl Harbor. This Missouri site sells a ton of photos for me, so if you're ever in Honolulu or Waikiki, try to make a stop at Pearl Harbor. It's a place to visit for sure, but the stock photography is done pretty well for me there, so if you can visit, visit. 2020, obviously it's shut down. I did have a payment in July of $4.50. I have no idea how many images or what the RPD was or what's going on there, just because the site's closed and I don't have access to the account anymore. But I thought I'd bring the fact up that I had a $4.50 payment from 2020. It's too bad. It was actually I think a decent site based on the preliminary sort of experience that I had. And I'll report the income until it stops, but otherwise 2020 will disappear from my life altogether. So let's go through the other sites really quickly. The minnows. IStock, I had 6 sales and that earned me $2.54. Big Stock, I have 5,545 images in my portfolio. I earned $7.52. 123RF, I have 5,117 images, 9 sales, and $4.01 for earnings. CanStock, I have 1,733 images. I had 2 sales and earned me $3.25. Photo for me, I have 397 images on my portfolio page. I had 0 sales. Fine Art America, I'm up to 907 images on my portfolio. I had 0 sales. And my total earnings for the month of July was $437, or sorry, $436.70. So not a bad amount. I think that the 400 range is still enough for me to keep working and keep building on my portfolio. It's generating a good amount of income over the course of the year. It's obviously not headed in the right direction, but I think I'm still in a position where I'm making a reasonable amount of income on a monthly basis, and I still think that there's opportunity, and I'm still working on exploring different approaches, building video. I'm getting video sales, so that's good, and just still enjoying it, still fun as a hobby, and I'll keep trying to share with you how I'm sort of building my portfolio, some of the things that I'm trying to do, some of the techniques that I'm trying to deploy to increase my earnings. So stay with me, and sorry for rushing through this one, but please subscribe, please hit like, and we'll see you on the next video. It's going to be more instructional rather than sort of an earnings report, and I have some other things I'm working on. So yeah, thanks for watching, really appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care out there.